Former Boise State attack coordinator joins Brian Hassin's support staff in Auburn. Brian Hassin has added another former Boise State coach to his Auburn staff. Eric Kiesau, who spent the last 4 seasons as an assistant at Boise State, has joined Auburn as an offensive analyst. The 48-year-old California native has 2 decades of coaching experience, including the last 4 at Boise State as well as a 1-year stint in the SEC, when he served as an offensive analyst at Alabama in 2015. A former quarterback at Portland State, Kiesau spent last season as Boise State's offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach on Hassin's staff. He spent the previous 3 seasons as the Broncos wide receivers coach, adding the co-offensive coordinator for the 2019 season. With Kiesau running Boise State's offense last season, the Broncos were 27th nationally in scoring offense. Prior to his time with Hassin at Boise State, Kiesau spent 1 season at Fresno State as assistant head coach and offensive coordinator, also serving as the Bulldogs' interim head coach for the final 4 games of the 2016 season. Kiesau's coaching career began in 2000 at Utah State, where he spent 2 seasons, the first coaching running backs and the second coaching wide receivers. That was followed by a 4-year run at California as wide receivers coach and then 5 seasons at Colorado, including 2 as offensive coordinator, working under former Boise State head coach Dan Hawkins, who gave Hassin his start in coaching back in 2001. Kiesau returned to California in 2011 as wide receivers coach and passing game coordinator before joining Steve Sarkisian's Washington staff for 2 seasons as offensive coordinator from 2012-13. During his second season at Washington, the Huskies' offense ranked 13th nationally in total offense and 18th in scoring offense. Kiesau is now the 8th former Boise State staffer to follow Hassin to Auburn, joining Chief of Staff Brad Larondo, Director of Recruiting Darren Usher, tight ends coach Brad Beadle, inside linebackers coach Jeff Schmedding, strength and conditioning coach Jeff Pittman, defensive analyst Danny McDonald and special teams analyst Tanner Tallan. He is also the 5th person on Hassin's staff, including Hassin himself, with experience as an offensive coordinator, joining offensive coordinator Mike Bobo, offensive line coach Will Friend and offensive analyst Bodie Reeder, who was previously the OC at Utah State. Tom Green is an Auburn beat reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at Thomas_Verde.